Hello and welcome to EndNotes. I'm Nick Warren. Good to meet you. And we are in the first opening throes of summer, at least June, and we got some ribs, we got some reefer, and maybe a little romance. We'll see what happens. Speaking of that reefer, June 2nd is the opening of Reefer Madness at Drama Shop. Now, you have to get out to Drama Shop. It's fantastic. It's a hilarious musical, starring Josh Lapping, Jason Wisniewski, Ken Brundage, Emily Olszewski, Adele Crotty, and more. Check it out. It runs every Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. from now until June 17th. And I mean, right now, we have the Rib Fest happening on at Perry Square. Now, that's just a delicious, delicious rib indulgence, and go there for lunch, breakfast, dinner, maybe not breakfast, depending on when you wake up, whatever. Then June 2nd, on Friday, Tommy Link opens the Summer Music Series at Goodell Gardens. Check out Tommy. He's a wonderful guy. You might know him from Strangers and Liars and the creator of Tommy in Tune at the Erie Reader. Then also on Friday, we got the opening of Romeo and Juliet at All in Act. It's a student production directed by K.C. McCluskey. That runs Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 3 p.m. Also on Friday, we have Start Making Sense at the King's Rook Club. They are a Talking Heads tribute band. Now, usually I might despair tribute bands, but these guys are pretty good, so maybe check it out. That's also with Functional Flow upstairs. Start Making Sense downstairs. And also we have Beer BBQ and Beards. BBQ is short for barbecue, in case you didn't know that. That is at the Erie Ale Works, and we have the Q Abides there with them. Check that out for more information. And Saturday, June 3rd, this is important to me particularly. Pine Diary will be performing at the Rook in its new supergroup incarnation, featuring Mackenzie Sprague on vocals as well, playing some of Flora's songs. It's a new venture that we're starting out, and see what happens. It'll be a time to behold. Then on Saturday, we have Fun the Facade at PACA, the Performing Arts Collective Alliance. That is a vintage artisan and flea marketplace. That is 10 to 3 p.m. every Saturday in June. Admittance is $1 for that, so help PACA buy some cool locally made things. Also on Saturday, we have a new Sidewalk Saturdays feature hosted by Black Eagle Goods. That's featuring local artist Mercy McClay, so that'll be great. Check that out. That runs in the daytime there too. Also, we have 6 Year Stretch, local great group of guys, great band at Presque Downs Casino at the Brew Brothers. Also on Saturday, we have Tailgate. It's sponsored by the Inner City Neighborhood Art House. It's just a fantastic celebration. Go to the Erie Reader for more information on that one. We also have the Presque Isle Poker Paddle, paddling around Presque Isle, as it is stated in the event name. Go to the eriereader.com for more information on that as well. We also have La Traviata through the Erie Chamber Orchestra. Now that's at the First Presbyterian Church of the Covenant, and that will be 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Fantastic classical series there. We also have some Key West Express with playing some Jimmy Buffett tunes at Coconut Joe's. That's always fun. And the Art and Soul Neighborhood Art House Walk, if you're already registered for that. And if you're a festival goer, this weekend we have Nelsonville Music Fest down by Columbus, but it's a fantastic festival there. We have Spring Badfish at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park, and the beginning of the Three Rivers Music and Art Fest down in Pittsburgh. That's a kind of a la carte free fest that runs until June 11th, so that'll be great. On Tuesday, we have New Contender, Mike Hammer, Alex Miller, Caving, Ponder Music, and Safe Bet. They're all solo acoustic acts, and that's going to be at PACA. So check that out. And then on Wednesday, June 7th, we have the opening performance of the Highmark Midday Art Break at the Erie Art Museum. That's going to feature Eric Brewer and friends, the wonderful Eric Brewer and friends, and that is from noon to 1 p.m. So stop by and check that down on your lunch break. That'll be fantastic. And then I want to also talk about some events at the Voodoo Brewery. And for that, we go to my guest, Zack Orr! Hey!
Hey Nick,
Hey,
how's
Zach.
it going?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good.
It's
I'm
really
good
to have you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Thank you. And so, you are hosting a songwriter series at Voodoo.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I guess the first thing to say would be that there's a new venue in Erie, the Patio, which is outside of Voodoo Brewery, in the little courtyard. They built a stage.
Right downtown.
Yeah, there's an outdoor bar now. So I've partnered with Voodoo Brewery to try to bring some really interesting music events this summer. So the series that you mentioned is called The Patio at Voodoo Brewery Presents.
All right. So that's where it takes place, I'm guessing.
Yes. And
all acoustic acts, kind of?
all acoustic.
Mostly acoustic.
All original as
I
well.
like
It's
that.
a stipulation, actually. You can't play a cover.
Oh yeah, that's tricky.
So I'll be hosting that each week, every Friday from 5 to
Fantastic.
7. Yeah, so you can get done with work and just come out, enjoy the
Do
sun.
some happy hour at Voodoo, drink some really good beers.
There
and
you go.
Enjoy some local original music.
Yeah, we've got a good lineup.
Yeah, who opens that up?
Well, Matt Boland was there this past Friday. It was a little cold.
Okay.
But let's hope that, the
Matty
weather.
B.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
Friend of the show.
good turnout if it hadn't been so cold. But,
know.
this Friday.
It's gonna be
hopefully-
June.
Exactly.
So
it's going to be June.
Kind of warm, I think.
We've got Erie's favorite son, Mr. Eric Brewer, coming to do
Love him, yeah.
an hour of solo acoustic, which is
Okay,
different.
he'll use like the looper pedal and stuff like that and do some... He can shred on acoustic, which is insane.
Yeah. And then the following week, there's some girl named Jess Royer from
Heard of her, never heard her.
Pine Diary
Yeah, I don't know.
band. Anyway, there's The Honest Mistakes are after that. If you guys
Chris
haven't
and Joy
heard of
Lee.
them. Yeah, they're Baltimore transplants.
Great, like
Yeah.
power pop kind of stuff.
Basically a who's who of
Of everyone's favorite Erie artists.
Erie songwriters.
Is there a place you can go to check out that lineup? Right now?
the Patio at Voodoo Erie.
Okay.
It's the Facebook page for the Patio.
Okay.
I should say that. Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah.
In fact, there also is like a... you'll be DJing some nights, is that correct?
That's a separate event, but in the same space. It's
Okay, on the patio as well?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
I
an
see.
outdoor electronic event.
You're a fan of this Voodoo place,
I
take it.
am. I like their style. I like the brewery and the beers.
They're a good
for
place
sure.
to like.
I like the mixed drinks too. I had 2 the first week. One is, I think, the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll test
well,
that
for me,
theory later on, yeah.
performing.
Oh,
But,
yes.
Yeah. So the Voodoo Beats Under the Stars is the name of the event, and that's going to be the second Saturday of each month.
Okay.
In the summer, from 7 to 10 p.m. We're going to light it
So
up.
it'll be June 10th.
June 10th.
24th, I believe.
Yep.
If my addition is correct.
Yep.
It might not be.
It is.
Okay,
It is,
yes.
June 10th. And I'll be DJing. We will have some guest DJs as well, but it'll be kind of like ambient electronic music to drum and bass, like
Yeah. Not your club bangers.
not super banging, but
Slightly banging?
Yeah, slightly
Okay.
banging.
Just the right amount of
mildly
banging.
Yes. But we wanted to provide a place where people could be outside and actually dance to some music if they
Yeah.
wanted to, and we're gonna light it up real well, so it's gonna be cool.
That is fantastic. And if people don't know Zack Orr, he is a fantastic musician in his own right. Not only a host and a DJ, but also a gifted singer-songwriter. One of my favorite artists in Erie, for sure.
Thanks,
And
Nick.
I hear you're gonna play a song for us.
I am. I brought my guitar. I'm gonna play a new song. It's
That
called
is-
"How It Hurts."
Okay, let's check that out. I hear it's a little sad, but it's the good kind of sad.
There's a stone cold silence when a man's alone. He knows he's done wrong. The wounds pile up as the sun slides by. The
don't hear right. Hallelujah, how it hurts, how it hurts. This morning's light on the old rose cage shows signs of age. A man won't see no change inside, no yonder light. Hallelujah, how it hurts, yeah, how it hurts. Now there's a torn out page where her sins all lit. Should have left them in. Her will's been broken, the walls torn down. God damn this town. Hallelujah, how it hurts, yeah, how it hurts. Don't complicate it. There's a part that's died. It's inside, love, how it hurts us, how it hurts. It's inside, love, how it hurts, how it hurts.
Zach, thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and check Zack Orr, ZACKORR, on all the good places that music is downloaded and streamed. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, and viewing this end notes with me. So we will see you in 2 weeks from now for more events and fun things to do. Check it out.